Mambo vipi? I go by the name Veli.
And I go by the name Pesh.
And we're here to represent Veli podcast, and we'd like to tell you
happy year 2020.
Yeah, definitely Vision 2020 round this mchezo. Yeah. Awesome. So make sure you kick it the new year in a new things. Octopiza alisema every year level up. So most definitely make sure you do that. Veli podcast, the number one Kenyan music podcast. Kaboom!
Mambo vipi everyone, welcome to Veli podcast. You are watching the Kenya number one music podcast. This is season 4 and my name is Pesh.
Mambo vipi everyone, I go by the name Veli, and as always you're tuning to the number one Kenyan music podcast. So on this episode we are going to check out rappers coming from all over 254, na maanisha maeneo kama Nakuru, maeneo kama Kisumu, maeneo kama Diani kule. So who are the first artists you're going to have?
We're going to stop kwanza in Nakuru. Tunapata Trabolee SilversTones Barz na Gabiro Mtu Necessary.
Remember, Gabiro Mtu Necessary come from Kisumu, aka anajiita Kisumu's president. So Trabolee amekuwa akiwakilisha from kule Nakuru. So but as time goes ameamua kuja Nairobi pia kuwakilisha. I feel the hit in Nairobi kule Nakuru amekaa na ni kama rapper wamedui. So kama kuka Nairobi pia kuchachisha. Same way with SilversTone Barz. Is there anajita punchline queen? What you talking about? So SilversTone Barz amekuwa kwa makolabo kibao. Remember the Cartel 3 amekuwa hapo na amechachisha kweli. By the way, sijui kama umesikiza hiyo single yake featuring Dyana Codes pia, you should check it out. So SilversTone Barz amekuwa around, sijui kama mliweza kusikia EP yake. You know, so many people wamekuja kumjua through Cartel, but she has been around for a while. So tugware muziki zao.
From Trabolee tutacheza ngoma inaitwa Mungu Mteja. SilversTone Barz akona ngoma featuring Dyana Codes is called For Real. Alafu Gabiro Mtu Necessary, we're gonna play the track called Chances.
So Chances by Gabiro Mtu Necessary. This is a prefix alifana ya John Lucas, and unafusikize kile Gabiro anatema kwa hii ngoma. Wali pakami ilikuwa ni controversy tokea kuhusiana na hii ngoma ingetokea. Just listen to the track by Gabiro Mtu Necessary and the rest.
Remember to interact with us on social media. Find me on Instagram @penina_10 and on Twitter find me @penina101.
Man's already famous, no need to @ me, but you can follow me in the social media. Twitter @Veli Radio, Facebook and Instagram is @Veli.
Moving on to Donn J OHLMS Law Montana na OdiNareh Bingwah.
By the way, wanajiita kama Kusini Gang representing South Coast Diani. And I was so surprised that our rapper watched to be featured on this episode from the coastal part. Wote wanatoka ni Diani kule South Coast. So tuko na man like OHLMS Law Montana amekuwa represent for such a long time. Check him out on YouTube at 80100 Entertainment. By the way, that's the code for Mombasa if you didn't know. And returning to a brand pale Kisauni gang, na pia bado anawakilisha pale pande za coast. So man like Donn J, kwa wale wachache wajui Donn J, wacha ni watupe back kiasi. Donn J alipop up the scene kama artist mshirikisho kwa the Cartel 1, na pale ndo aliweza kupata limelight kiasi, but amekuwa on the ground for a while. So after the Cartel alikuja kufanya ngoma fulani tena na Calligraph. Then after that 2019 ilikuwa giza tu kutujisikia Donn J, but recently after Empower release wanataka another 30 artists from Africa. Alisubmit one of alifanya like a freestyle composition yake to submit to the Empower. So apart from that, and that cannot count as a single amefanya because it's just a submission. And by the way, ametumia beat ya Jaden Smith known as Icon, and is a submission for Empower. Also check out like man like Billy Kaso akimuuliza Mr. Donn J, na maanisha 2019 inaenda kuland bila hata kuwekwa na verse kwa ngoma yote. So Donn J, by the way, pia time back when COVID challenge was going on, man like Asum Kwa hiyo cover fix yake alisema anatambua Donn J, na kama switch gears amekuja upande wa Nairobi asilalishe juu amemtambua talent yake iko fiti. So switching gears to man like OHLMS Bingwah, you know the man himself, amekuletea music kibao, and recently alikuwa kwenye Kusini Gang featuring the Shrap Gang kuletea Shraping in Dyani. So tuenda kuguana muziki zao.
Donn J tutacheza ngoma inaitwa Icon from OHLMS Law Montana, tutacheza ngoma inaitwa Kisauni, and finally from OHLMS Bingwah tutacheza ngoma yake inaitwa Kila, Kitu.
Yeah, most definitely sikiza OHLMS Bingwah venye mchapa pale masample na sample vifiti sana. Track zake lazima zikupatie that coastal feeling. Ukimsikiza ni kama huko kwa bahari unapigwa na upepo.
On that note, remember that the podcast is available on SoundCloud, on iTunes, and on Spotify for the audio.
And watu wa Matunda aka the iPhone Gang, make sure you check us on iTunes and give us a 5-star rating and review to help this podcast get to many people. Simply just search us on the interwebs at the Veli podcast, and you'll find us across many platforms where you can stream and also download. Also, don't forget to check us on YouTube and hit the subscribe button to get more content as soon as they drop.
Right, tukimalizia we have RapKeed na Saleem.
Yeah, still representing South Coast Diani. Tuko na man like, what's the name?
RapKeed.
We have a man like RapKeed. A big shout to Juma representing celebvibestar.co.ke. So hao ni marapa kutoka kule Kusini South Coast. RapKeed pia amekuwa hapa for a while. I remember the first time I got word he was through Juma. And also man like Saleem representing Hotbox Music. Hotbox iko based in Nairobi, but the man travel all the way from South Coast Kenya kuja kuchafua anga Nairobi. So you know this one is deep. So and the artist we feature on this week's episode, and before to jump, let's listen to their songs.
Yep, tutacheza ngoma inaitwa What Reflection. This track is done by RapKeed. Alafu Saleem with the track Top. This track features Asum Garvey, also from Hotbox Music.
Kenya music lovers are coming to the end of this week's episode. Do remember, don't drink and drive. Support the good Kenyan music. Buy the artist tickets to their show, buy their merchandise, and also buy their music. The Veli podcast is recorded at JOJ Studios. Make sure you check the link on the description to get their contacts, to get their service in terms of photography and videography. Also, the Veli podcast is out in each and every Friday of the week. I've been your host at the Veli.
With me, Pesh. Thank you so much for watching this episode.